Studying abroad is a dream of so many students, and it's actually easier than most think. Today I'm gonna show 5 places which are perfect, cheap and rich in culture for your first adventure. Let's go! Starting with number 1 on our list, Barcelona, which is one of the most popular destinations in Europe for students, and you might say it's because of the 3 modern career-boosting universities, including the University of Barcelona, the Autonomous University of Barcelona and the Pompeu Fabra University, offering art, engineering, business and many other fields. But there's way more. So how does it look when it comes to living? Cause we all know how hard it can be to find an apartment. And you won't believe it, but there are actually some affordable options to find a place to stay in Barcelona. Websites like Idealista and Body offer listings for shared apartments and rooms for rent. And student residences like Reza offer affordable and convenient housing options, making it possible for everyone to find his or her budget. One thing that makes Barcelona so cool is that you can actually go from one side of the town to the other with just the bus, the metro or the trains. By day, you visit and enjoy endless affordable and delicious cuisines, cafes and restaurants. And by night, you get to experience the super fancy and world-known clubs and bars that Barcelona has to offer. To name a few clubs like Opium, the Beach Club, Shoko, the most popular club, Bling Bling, the elegant dress code club, and Downtown, the biggest club of them all. And yes, it's actually affordable to do all those things as a student. An average student in Barcelona spends around 800 to 1k a month, which includes apartment, food, transportation, and other miscellaneous expenses. And if Barcelona doesn't sound interesting to you, wait until you see our number 2 on the list. Amsterdam, the city of pictures, canals, world-renowned museums, and 3 modern-built universities that turn the whole city into a magnet of the youth. You got the University of Amsterdam, the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam, and the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences, who not only offer a variety of fields for students, but also a modern access to education with the new gen programs. When it comes to transportation, Amsterdam is one, if not the bike-friendliest city in Europe, offering a cheap and super flexible bike-sharing system known as OVVets. And if you're wondering how expensive it is to live in Amsterdam and where you can get a place to stay, I got you. Amsterdam actually has quite some options when it comes to apartments. You can find shared or rental options on sites like Kamernet, and rooming and student residences like Duo offer affordable and convenient housing options. Pretty cool, right? So, once you found your place to be, you can start enjoying the whole spectrum of activities that Amsterdam is offering, like going to the Rijks and Van Gogh Museum, exploring the city's many parks and gardens, or attending free concerts and events. Amsterdam has a lot to offer, and trust me when I say it. And the best about it all is that it's actually affordable for students. Based on research, the expected expenses for students in Amsterdam are around $800 to $900 a month. Coming from Europe, we are moving over to our number 3 that is right at the bottom of Australia, Melbourne. A city that is known for its vibrant arts and culture scene, diverse population, and world-class universities like the University of Melbourne, the Monash University, and the RMIT University. Melbourne has one thing in common with all the other cities on our list, and that is a great public transportation system. I mean, we all know how expensive gas prices are in these days, and therefore, having some opportunities right in your city can be a real blessing. The entire city is super bike friendly with bike lanes and bike sharing systems, what provides students with a variety of options how to move from one place to the other. And let's be honest, everybody would love to live right in the middle of the city, but this wish comes at a price. 1-bedroom apartments in the middle of the city cost around $300 Australian per week. What is very expensive, but there are good alternatives for students. On websites like Unilodge you can find affordable student residences, and on Flatmates you can find shared apartments and rooms for rent, so don't worry too much. The city is a cultural hub with plenty of free or low-cost entertainment options for students, ranging from museums, galleries and cultural events over to the National Gallery of Victoria and the Melbourne International Art Festival. Students can also enjoy the city's parks and gardens, or take a day trip to the nearby attractions like the Great Ocean Road or the Yarra Valley. Do you like coffee by any chance? If yes, you will be very happy to hear that Melbourne is home to vibrant coffee culture, with plenty of local cafes and coffee shops to choose from. In terms of nightlife, the city has a variety of bars, clubs, and live music venues that cater to all tastes and budgets. Australia is of course not a cheap place to be at, but affordable for students that want to take a swing at something that is worth its money. On average, a student in Melbourne can expect to spend around 1.2 to 1.5k per month. Coming from Australia, we are flying over to our number 4 in Singapore. Once you arrived in Singapore, you can pick between 3 universities: the National University of Singapore, the Nanyang Technological University, and the Singapore Management University, all which give you a wide variety of fields to pick from. Singapore is actually one of the few cities that puts a lot of value on taking care of their environment. That's why riding around town on a bike is super accessible and also very affordable for students that not only want to go on budget, but also want to experience the city's daily life while doing something else than walking. And now, let's talk about something that Singapore is known for and that we all love the same: food. The city is home to a vibrant hawker food culture, with plenty of local food centers and markets to choose from, what makes it a daily place to go to with friends. But besides spending your time with the variety of foods that Singapore has to offer, you could also go and visit one of their popular museums, art galleries, or even cultural events. But what if you're more of a quiet enjoyer of things? No problem. You can also go visit one of the few gardens and parks that the city has to offer, or even take a trip to the Sentosa Island or the Gardens by the Bay. And now comes the important question: how expensive is it to live there? And the answer is not as bad as you think. An average student from Singapore spends around 1.2 to 1.5k dollars in a regular month. Coming from the city of innovations, we are moving over to our number 5 on the list: Seoul. One of the few reasons why many students want to move to Seoul is because of the 3 world-renowned and career-opening universities that this city has to offer, like the Seoul National University, the Korea University, and the Yonsei University. And yeah, even though Seoul is very popular, you have plenty of options to find a place to stay. Websites like Sigbang and Daebang offer listings for shared apartments and rooms for rent, and student residences like SK Global House and Korea University SAT offer affordable and convenient housing options. But not only that, Seoul is famous for its food, especially barbecue, street food, and kimchi, and offers a wide variety of international cuisines, including the Italian, Japanese, and the Mexican. Let's say you had a hard and busy week. Where would you go to enjoy some time and have fun? Maybe to Hongdae, one of the young and most popular neighborhoods among the youth, known for its crazy club scene. And I'm not just talking about some clubs. Cocoon and NB2 are places that nobody forgets after visiting. I promise you that. But maybe you like it a bit more cozy and go to Gangnam, which is known for its high-end bars and lounges, where you can literally meet new people and gain valuable connections. Sounds good, right? And you know what's the best about all of this? It only comes at a cost of around $700 to $900 a month. The only question left is, what place would you go to from our list? And when does your adventure finally begins?